head unto thee. He start giving excuses, man. All right. I'm gonna jump down. The Lord showed him a couple things. He told him put his hand the build his faith. He told him put his hand, and he told him put his hand inside of his shirt, take it out, and his hand would turn white. That's a color script, proving how Moses was a colored man. Right here, go right here. This the point. Exodus 4:10. And Moses said unto the Lord, "O my Lord, I am not eloquent," because he kept making excuses. This is one of the excuses that he made. "I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue." Right? So he tried to use how he wasn't good at speaking, how he wasn't good at using words, how he wasn't good at speaking, and how and tried to say that he was a little slow at when it came to communicating. All right, like a lot of us, especially when we first come into this truth, may try to use. Because a lot of us probably didn't finish high school. A lot of us probably didn't go to college. A lot of us probably didn't do pretty good in school. So, and a lot of us probably just was antisocial because of the curses and different upbringings. But once you come into this truth, the Lord don't want to hear no excuses. If the Lord chose you and you want to make your call in an election sure, you have to get used to speaking. You have to get used to dealing with this truth, how the Lord got it set up. Right, man. So you got to get used to speaking, man. You got to get used to speaking, because this truth consists of a lot of speaking, a lot of talking, man. All right, you can't be making excuses. How you calling yourself a prophet? How do you expect to ever come up on a level? How you in camp and you got the spirit of, oh, I don't want to speak. I'm not good at speaking. You can't use that as an excuse. This is what the scriptures say. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh? It said no depth. Basically, there should be nothing, nobody or nothing, no task that we should allow to keep us from doing these works, man. All right. Any obstacle that's in front of you, you got to figure out a way to get around it. All right. Bring it back. Chapter 4, Exodus 4, verse 10. And Moses said unto the Lord, "O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue." And the Lord said unto him, "Who have made man's mouth? Or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth and teach thee what thou shalt say." Right, man. We supposed to have faith. You gotta put your best foot forward. You gotta take a step forward. Alright, say you watching videos. You believe in the truth, you watching videos. Alright, and you have the capability of teaching. You have the capability of going out on the highways and byways and contributing to pushing camps. All right, the first thing you want to do is start going out there. Find a camp near you that's dealing with the true doctrine, the correct doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. All right, near you. And go out there when brothers is out there camping. All right, that's how you start. And eventually, if the Lord wills it, you will be given the opportunity of joining the camp. Once you join the camp, then they might have you holding posts, playing lookout for the camp. Then you might wind up holding a banner. Then you might wind up reading throughout every step that you take. After you take that first step, which is going out, listening to camp, being diligent week in and week out, then the Lord will provide another, or open another door for you to grow. Once you put your hand to the, once you put your hand in the field, once you take on the burden of doing the works, you have to grow. You're gonna grow. You should grow from being outside the camp. Ultimately, work your way on up to becoming a speaker. That's the ultimate position, being a prophet, prophesying. All right? But what? You have to get used to speaking. Eventually, you want to build yourself up. You want to grow enough to where as though that you confident in speaking. All right? But what? You can't make excuses, because the Lord said, as long as you go out there, then I'm gonna teach you what to say. You don't have to worry about what you're gonna say. Just trust in the Lord, trust in the process of the Lord, and He gonna hold you down. All right. That's what it says here. Now therefore go, and I will be with you, verse 12, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. Verse 13, and he said, O my Lord, he kept making excuses. O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, and he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well, and also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people, and he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of God. Right, man. So the Lord already had it set up for him to have. He already knew that Moses wasn't good at speaking. He already had help set up for him. All right.